So I'm speaking with Mickey Morandini, brand new coach of the Lakewood Blue Claws. And Mick, I just wanted to ask you about becoming a professional coach last year. I know obviously you coached and managed before that. I guess the collegiate or scholastic.
High school level.
Yeah, the high school level. So I want to ask you about your transition into being a professional manager, professional coach. Easier or more difficult than you expected?
Probably about what I expected. I mean, I just told a lot of the other guys that, I'm a pretty patient guy, and at this level, the lower levels, you obviously got to have some patience. Sometimes you got to say things 2-3 times, but I'm not a big guy that deals with a lot of mental mistakes. I don't like the mental mistakes in the field, but I can deal with physical mistakes. So pretty patient manager. If something needs to be said, I'll deal with it one-on-one with each individual player. But all I ask for my kids is go out and play the game the right way and play hard, and we can work on all the other stuff.
Sounds pretty solid. Now, plenty of 2011 Williamsport players, the team you managed last year, are likely to follow you upward toward Lakewood this year. Guys that are names that could include Kelly Dugan, Aaron Altair, Percy Garner, Franco, Stumpo. Just maybe talk about some of those guys you coached or managed last year, and that have the potential to really follow you up to this level this year.
Yeah, I had a real good group last year. I mean, they worked really hard. Went out in the field, played the game the right way. Our strength was our outfield with Tyrell Hudson, Aaron Altair, and Kelly Dugan. They all three had tremendous years last year. They made real big strides from the year before, so that was real good to see. Aaron and Tyrell are real speed guys. They have to get on base, make things happen. I think they were 1-2 or 1-3 in stolen bases last year, so that kind of plays into my philosophy. I like to steal bases, hit and run, do the little things to manufacture runs. Miguel Franco has had a tremendous year for us. A little more of a power guy, RBI guy. Played a tremendous third base for us. Got a real strong arm. Percy Garner, we had to see him healthy, and for the first time, he almost played a full year pitching, and he got a live arm. I think he was our second round draft pick a couple of years ago, and power guy with a nasty breaking ball and changeup. So if Percy's here, I think they're going to be seeing a guy that's got a big league arm, and hopefully one of these days he can get up there and do his stuff.
Also wanted to ask you about guys that may not have spent time with the Crosscutters last year. Now, between extended spring and maybe some time at Instructs, you got to see a lot of guys that weren't with the Crosscutters last year. So just maybe names like Bonilla, maybe Green and Quinn down there in the postseason. Just talk about maybe some of those names and maybe guys that you saw down in Florida that weren't with Williamsport that maybe left an impression on you.
Yeah, a lot of the draft picks, especially the younger high school draft picks, I did get to see them in Florida Instructional League, and with Tyler Green and Quinny, you got two shortstops. Quinny, I think, has a chance to be very good. He's just flat out fast. I mean, he's probably the fastest guy in the organization, switch hitter. Both of them are very raw yet. But both have an unbelievable amount of talent, so we're really looking forward to seeing what they can do coming into spring training this year. I didn't get a chance to see Larry Green too much. He was in instructional league, but he had some injury issues. We didn't get to see him play, but I did get him to see. Got him to see some batting practice, and I tell you what, he's got some power. That ball jumps off his bat, so we're looking forward to seeing him in spring training too.
All right, I got one last thing for you. Thanks so much for taking the time. Just want to ask you about maybe since rejoining the Phillies organization after some time away, now rejoining in a full-time capacity. Obviously, you used to visit in spring training and things like that. But since rejoining the organization in a full-time capacity, what's been the highlight for you?
Really just being back in the organization. I love this organization. Played in it for almost 10 years and have a lot of family in this organization, a lot of friends, and just to be able to be back in it and rejoin all those people that I connected with through the 90s. It's quite an honor. It's a great organization. They're very family oriented, and it's just an honor to be back in here, especially with the way things have gone over the last 5 or 6 years with the way they win. So I'm real excited to be a part of it.
All right, Mickey, thanks so much. I'll talk to you a lot this season.
Thanks a lot.